What's up, booze? What it do? What it do? Hey, y'all. Hey, it is your girl, a.Nichole. Oh, let me get mic'd up. Let me get mic'd up. Hold up. Put my little mic on. Make sure this thing ain't beeping. All right. Get mic'd up real quick. Okay, how y'all doing, booze? I have missed y'all so much. How are my baby boos? I am so excited to tap in. We are in full moon in Aries. Okay, today is, what is it, Monday, October 6th. So I was like, let me do a full moon in Aries reading for my baby boos on my return. Okay, um, I am a Aries moon, sixth house. All right, so Aries moon, stand up. Aries placement, stand the fuck up. And as I'm shuffling, let me go into some info about this energy. Full moons are about releasing, letting things go, right? Dashing shit away. You know, shit that's not for your highest good. Being at capacity, okay, full, okay, and then we release and we start over. All right. So with this full moon being in Aries, Aries energy is about asserting yourself. This is a fire energy. Okay. So this is you releasing the things that impede you, stop you, stifle you from asserting yourself. Stepping into that motherfucking competition. Not throwing in the towel, not, oh, so many people want this job, or so many people are going for this position, or so many people are already in this market, so many people are already doing this. So the fuck what? Not giving a fuck. You know, you jumping out there, you going for what the fuck you want. All right? Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, the baby. This is you being selfish. This is you being about yourself. You know, you think of babies. Babies have no motherfucking boundaries of caution. They want to do some shit, they're going to do some shit. They're going to touch some shit. They're going to run into some shit. They're going to fall off some motherfucking shit. Fearless energy. Aries is fearless energy. You know, like babies. Like, yo, I want to go over to the other side of that motherfucking room. And I see these steps, and the motherfucker can't walk. I see these da 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 da, and the hoe can't even crawl, but I think I can do it. And then bam, you know, taking that leap, being first, you know, being fearless, taking authority. Remember the Aries card in the tarot is the Emperor. Taking authority, being a fucking leader. Stop holding yourself back. Be bold, be brave, be motherfucking beautiful. All right? Don't play with me, y'all. I'm turned up. It's been a minute. I'm turned the fuck up. Okay? Also, booze. The boo's been asking me. I will be teaching a intro to tarot class this month. October the 30th, 8 p.m. via Zoom. Okay? And if you've ever been to one of my classes, baby, hold on to your knickers. All right? I'm giving you the real shit to make you feel shit, not the woo-woo shit. Shit you can use now. You should be reading yourself, picking up on your energy, especially my intuitives. I'm not no hater, baby. I open the door. I find the window and be like, sis, come up here. Bro, come down here. You know, that's me. I love to teach. I love to open the door. I love to shine the light. That's my human design. I'm the mirror. I'm the heretic. You know, so come through. If you are a member of my Frequency Nicole plan, as of October 1st, you get free access. Free access. I've already sent out the information for it, or you can check our forum also for your login. Now let's get into it. And y'all better have, if y'all the type that wait till I start pulling cards, let me do my thing. So y'all think I'm starting. Okay? You done missed 4 minutes, 444. You done missed 444 minutes of some good shit. So you might want to rewind and go back to that intro, that interlude. Okay? So let's get it. Let's start with an angel number. Oh, shit. Let's see what we got. 957, go forth. And this one fell out. Go forth. And it was, ain't that what the fuck I just said? Go forth. Aries energy. Go forth. Stop being afraid. Stop holding yourself back. What the fuck is going on, y'all? Now I know I be getting missing. Y'all know I'm a manifester. You know, I ain't no generator. I ain't even gonna act like that. You know, I use my throat. I manifest for y'all, and then I do a rest cycle. I'm gonna take a little time off, you know. But I don't be gone that long. Okay? So when I come back to my desk, and Miss Gladys is here, and she putting these motherfucking files on my desk of the cases, what I need to follow up with, what I need to talk to, who I need to talk to. What is the scarecrow shit going with? Because this is not one of the pillars that we teach, that we encourage and we accept over here at a.Nichole. Y'all know I'm not with that fake shit. I'm not with that scary ass scarecrow shit. You hear my dog sighing? We not with that scary shit at all over here. We go forth. Remember, I'm an Aries moon. Okay? We go forth. We hit the bricks. Okay? Especially things that I'm passionate about. The things that I'm emotional about. And y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know y'all my boos. 957, go forth. It says, stick with your decision. Oh, you had to come up here to hear it? Harlem, so let me come in here and see what the fuck going on. The choice you made is one you need to stick with. A lot of y'all ruminating on the past. A lot of y'all been ruminating on some decisions you made. Oh, did I do too fast? Did I do too much? Did I jump the gun? Your angels guard against facilitating any further. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of the bigger picture. You're supposed to be painting the bigger picture. You're supposed to be doing your job so we can get this shit commissioned and come the fuck up. Okay? But you over here with the paintbrush, maybe thinking about some drawings of yesterday's past that's not gonna get us this money. That's not gonna take us out of the hood. What are we doing? Lie in meditation with your hands on your solar plexus. That's right over your navel. Solar plexus. Okay? Your life force, your energy force. That's the solar plexus chakra. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am confident. And that's what this full moon in Aries is about. Stop holding yourself back. Stop turning down your fire. Stop convincing yourself that you're a scarecrow hoe. Because I'm gonna tell you this. If you want to be the scarecrow hoe, no problem. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. But baby, you can't come here. You can't sit with me. You can't sit over here. You know, because this the winning team. Okay? We feed off of each other. You know, and if you just sitting here with the you're gonna sink the ship. You know, and if you're willing to come up out of that, we got some services and things that we can connect you with. But you got to come out of that. Spirit is asking you to go forth. A lot of you all have made some sort of decision and you're pussyfooting on it. You're being a scarecrow about it. Or you haven't even made the decision because you're scared. Oh, but what if? Oh, but what bound? Well, what dot? Okay, well, stay where you are. And watch, when you get to the end of your road, it's going to reverse. You're going to be asking yourself, well, what if? Why didn't I? Why was I such a scarecrow hoe? Why didn't I listen to Nick? You know, why didn't I take heed to Harlem sighing in the back? You know, why didn't we listen? Why didn't we listen to ourselves? So Spirit is asking you to go forth and stop playing these reindeer games. 1 second, Harley. 1 second. I'm working. Girl, I'm working. I gave them a treat and everything before I started. What else we got, Spirit? Under this full moon in Aries. And I'm going to break y'all down, too, at the end. I'm going to go through and pull from my surrender deck what each sign needs to let go of under this full moon, which you need to release under this full moon. Full moon. I also dropped a blog for my a.Nichole, my Frequency Nicole subscribers, about the full moon. You know, how it's going to affect you by sign. You know, what to do. You know, rituals, journal prompts, all of that. Okay, go check it out, please. Let's see, but let it go. You hear that? Harlem sneezing, let it go. And this came out when I said that 547, authentically you. Speak your truth. A lot of you all are not being authorities in your life. You're not speaking your truth. You being a punk. Okay? And it's not cool. Speak your truth. Stop holding yourself back. Stop biting your tongue. You bite your tongue for fucking no. I don't give a fuck who they are. Okay? I've been telling my kid this since before he could even talk. My mama been telling me this. That's why I am the way that I fucking am. You don't bite your tongue for fucking nobody. Okay? And if they say they gonna fucking come and tell me, tell them to come and tell me. Okay? And I want to know how you fucking handled yourself. Child, my mom was telling me this. 1st grade, kindergarten. Okay? Like, I want to know how the fuck you handled that shit, Nicole. Okay? When they come and tell me how the fuck the shit went down. Not how the fuck the shit went down. Girl. I'm trying to talk to you about some playground shit. And you talking about how the shit gonna go down. But, yeah. But it made me comfortable. You know, and it made me confident, especially early, to speak my motherfucking mind and speak my motherfucking truth. I'm an Aries moon. Moon is mama. Mama was fiery. My mama taught me to be fiery, especially with my emotions. Raw on them motherfuckers. Hard. You know? Especially being a manifester. You know, anger ain't our thing. We gotta be in peace. Okay? So, speak your truth. Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself and to others. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you at this moment. What are you holding back? What are you choking on? What are you playing these games on? Okay? If you haven't smashed that like button, what are you waiting for? Okay, I'm over here giving my blood, sweat, and tears. All right? Let's see. What else do we have? Can we get one more, Spirit? Can we get one more? That's a lot. So, no disrespect, Spirit. I'm trying to get through these other decks. What else do we have? Okay. Spirit was like, oh, yeah. Well, grab this one. Personal journey, 154. Personal journey. You have 5s in all of these. So a lot of you have a lot of change here. 555s. Changes. Okay. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, if life worth living, shall I bless myself? I'm thinking about that Tupac song. I said, I see no changes. Okay, personal journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. Okay? Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. This journey is a result of your choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. So yeah, some of y'all done learned something. And I feel like for a lot of you, what you've learned was a lesson about you being authentic, about you speaking your truth, about you being authentically you. And Spirit is like, okay, we've learned a lesson, so let's move on. Let's go forth. Why are we still... What are we doing? Let's get out of here. Please. Let's get into the Moonology deck. Full moon in Aries. I'm going to pull some Moonology messages for the boos. Pulling out some Moonology messages for the booskies. Also, for my Freaknik boos here, you know, I've ended my membership. Okay, but I still owe you all a meeting, meet up with Nick. Okay, for September. I did not forget y'all. Y'all know I'm a Virgo. September, I was lit my whole birthday month. So check the forum for the Zoom details for us to do our last link up. Okay, I give advice, pull cards, all of that. Y'all know I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. So come on through, check the forum. All right, so what do we have here? Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. And remember, full moons are also about illuminating things. Well, shit, moons illuminate shit, period. You know, things coming to the light. You know, seeing things at their fullest vibration. You know, things being uncovered, things being illuminated, things that were hidden being brought to you. New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you've been scared about you, your babies, parents, you know, your family, your husband, wife, whatever, you know, loved ones, friends, the dogs, shit. Listen, the cats, listen. Everybody needs love. All right? So whoever, you and them is safe. You know, new moon in Cancer, full moon in Gemini. Okay, so you could be a prominent Gemini or a Cancer placement. Anything else, Spirit? What else for this full moon in Aries? What else for this full moon in Aries? Did I see something? Yep. Full moon in Cancer. Yeah, double Cancer energy. It says a personal issue reaches resolution. So something you've been going through. Personal, you know, on your Monica, just one of them days. Okay. It says that it's going to reach a resolution. You know, something. This full moon is closing something. It's closing a cycle. You know, you're done. The phase is over. The phase is complete. Okay, and with that being said, Spirit is like, okay, are you going to walk away from this? Are you going to turn the page? Are you going to allow yourself to step into a new phase? Are you going to allow yourself to get your scary ass outside and see what the fuck God got for you? Or you going to stay ass rotting in this, well, not this, literally. But, you know, I'm saying you in this house that's not for your highest good. What you going to do? What you going to do? But whatever it is some of you all are dealing with personally, Spirit is like, baby, chill out. You gonna get out of this. We gonna get you out of this. Like, a lot of you all think you drown and just, and Spirit is like, just stand the fuck up. Come to find out you in 2 feet water. Just stand up. You wasn't drowning. You panicked. Okay, you panicked, and I've been standing right here. What else we got, Spirit? Okay. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Wow, hard work paying off. And you know, Capricorn comes from the planet Saturn. Saturn is the energy of rewards. Okay, the planet of rewards. All right, Saturn is tough. It's hard. It's challenging. It's delays. You know, Saturn is also Father Time. But Saturn rewards because Saturn wants to teach you responsibility, grit. Okay? The most successful people that I know, I'm talking about successful, like they've put in the work. Not it was given to them, but they've put in the work. You be on a one-to-one, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? You have a close relationship with shit failing, with challenges, okay, with adversity. You know, all types of shit. but you keep going. That's what makes the successful of the successful, the ones who work for it. Okay, I'm gonna be real about that. You know, it's not just, oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted to. I guess I'm gonna go back to the so and so and so, or I guess I'm just gonna quit. No, okay, that didn't work. Let me try this. Okay, so that was, I didn't like how that went. So let me pivot on this, you know, and that's when, you know, you start sharpening that diamond and that coal starts knocking away and we see what the fuck we got shining underneath. But you're not going to see that diamond in the rough if you don't. So your hard work is paying off, all right? If you've been putting in the work, if you've been fucking panicked and stuck and frozen and not doing shit, I don't know what to say to you. I don't have a message for you yet. Or maybe I do. Nothing will come of this situation. Oh. Thank you, Miss Gladys. If you sitting on your motherfucking ass, if you sitting on your motherfucking ass, not doing shit, waiting on shit to come to you, you know, hemming and hawing, you know, got the motherfucking strings going, the cello player, the violinist over there, you know, somebody tickling the ivories, and it's just a somber party. Guess what? That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. But when you put yourself into the energy of, I'm pushing through this shit, I'm turning the page, I'm taking authority over my story, I'm taking authority over how this shit is going to fucking end, how this shit is going to fucking go. Yeah, I'm not going to let this shit just lay down and let this shit just what? I will come and find you. Can't say what I'm going to do on air, but you better get it together. You better get it to fuck together. I'm sorry, Miss Gladys. Let me make sure let me get mic'd up again. Okay. Shit. Here we go. Y'all know I don't play with that. New people, how y'all doing? Come on in here. I'm not with that scarecrow shit. I don't want to hear about no scary shit. Because you ain't going to want to hear future. You ain't going to want to hear about no scary shit when you realize I should have took that chance. I should have put myself out there. I should have tried that. I should have pivoted to that. I should have not gave up so quick on that. Okay? I'm your future mirror showing you. Okay? If you were AKA, showing you. You know, this ain't what it is. And you don't need to be doing this. Okay? I need you to go this way. Okay? I'm to come this way, come this way. Bring love into the situation was the second one. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is innovation, cutting edge, new beginnings, rebelling, being unique, being you, you know, allowing a new age to enter, you know, allowing new shit to come to you, things you've never seen before, you've never experienced before. Let life happen to you. Do the things that you was like, I never thought I'd be doing this. Safety and don't go there. But it's time for you to step outside of the box. It's time for you to embrace your authenticity. Okay? And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Hi there. Let me get a message from Spirit, and then I'm going to go and see what y'all need to release. What we got, Spirit? What we got, Spirit? With the message from Spirit. Miss Gladys, talk to me. Something flip. Oh, yeah, there we go. Forgiveness. Ooh. And this landed on the you and your loved ones are safe. Right on top. I don't know if you got to forgive a cancer. You could be the cancer. Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Some of you may need to, or you have resentment for mom, Cancer, moon energy, home life, mom. It could be anything. Baby daddy, I don't know. Resentment is in the air, though. Spirit is saying resentment is all around. It's it's among us. And we needed to get the fuck away from us. Okay? So do your thug fizz. Do your thug fizz. Do what you need to do. 555 was just on the clock when I looked up. Y'all got change here and transformation here. Why are we stuck? Like I'm sitting here like you want to go there, but why are we sitting here? Go. Foot on the fucking gas. Put yourself out there. Go. Let me chill out because I'm out of breath. And y'all know I got asthma. Let's see. What else we got, Spirit? What other messages from Spirit do we have for my baby boos? If the message is resonating for you, can y'all please push that thumbs up button? Okay, especially with me coming back, me coming around the mountain, throw me back on in the algorithm. Okay, elevate your girl. All right, it really helps the channel and the algorithm, and it makes your girl so happy. So please, if you've made it this far with me in my preaching, thank you. Let's see, what else do we have? Ancestors and Spirit team, thank you. Y'all need to cleanse. Some of y'all need to cleanse. Some of y'all need to cleanse. Matter of fact, everybody cleanse. Everybody get their ass in the waters of Minnetonka. Okay? It's time to cleanse, especially if you've been holding on all this shit. And we're releasing full moons. Remember, it's about releasing. It's time to cleanse, baby. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And Forrest Gump voice, and that's all I have to say about that. I don't need to go too much into that. A lot of y'all holding on to shit, and it's like, baby, it's full moon. The cycle is done. The phase is done. We're moving on. We've reached our capacity. A lot of you all may need to cry. You may need to do that cleanse. You may need to cry. Let that frustration, emotions, Aries energy is very impulsive, very quick-tempered, angry. So whatever that is, get it the fuck out. Whatever. Do what you need to do. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Didn't the fuck I say that when we first started? I be on my shit, y'all. I hem and I haw, but okay. Their eyes are watching God. Okay? Don't let fear hold you back. Remember, Aries energy is about being fearless. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Let me talk about what everybody needs to release, because we already at 30 minutes. So let's start off. Actually, let me move these out the way. I'm going to start with Aries, and I'm going to move on down all the way to the 12 Zodiacs. I'm going to say what each of you need to release for this full moon in Aries. Okay? Let's take it from the tippity top. I'm not going to take too long. Not going to preach this sermon too long. Ancestors and Spirit team, let's talk about what the boos need to release. for this full moon in Aries. All right, we're going to start with my Aries babies. What do Aries need to surrender? Thank you, Spirit. Surrender to Spirit, Aries. Okay? It says, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Let Spirit come in and do its job. Stop trying to do everything. Surrender to Spirit. Turn some shit over to Spirit. Pray to Spirit. Tell Spirit what you need. If you need an extra help, if you need an extra leg up, get on the main line. Tell them what the fuck you want. Taurus, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. And as an earth sign, and we're in Libra season, your Venusian sistren, get your ass into some nature. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Bottom of the deck, surrender to the magic of who you are, Taurus. Okay, let me give you a freebie. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes just from being you. Put yourself out there. Gemini is next. What do we got for Gemini? Ooh. Ancestors and Spirit team, what do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Surrender your belief in scarcity, Gemini. Y'all, work. Okay, overthinking. In your head. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So Gemini, surrender your belief in scarcity. It's scaring the money away. All right. Cancer, what do we have for Cancer, Ancestors and Spirit team? What does Cancer need to surrender? What does Cancer need to surrender? Okay. Surrender your belief in scarcity, Cancer. The universe is asking your ass to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Also, with flipped out, surrender frustration, Cancer. Okay, very Aries coded. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay, stop being a fucking Krabby Patty, Cancer. All right, let's go to Leo. What does Leo need to surrender? What full moon in Aries message do we have for Leo? What does Leo need to surrender? Ancestors and Spirit team, what do we have for Leo? Surrender your belief in scarcity too. I'm not going to read this a third time. Rewind back to Cancer and Gemini because they got this too. Surrender your belief in scarcity, Leo. Come on, you are the lion, the top of the food chain. Let me go one more. What else do we have for Leo? Do we have anything else for Leo? What is up with all of y'all having this scarcity? Y'all giving into the fear? Y'all are giving into the... Surrender to the wisdom of your body, Leo. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Remember, you are the sun, Leo. Okay? So if motherfuckers taking away your shine, you getting your spidey senses up, your sun is down when they around you. All right, Virgo, what we got for my baby boos? What we got for my Virgie Vir? What do Virgos need to release? What do my Virgo boos need to release? Full moon in Aries messages? Come on, Spirit. What we got for Virgos? What do my Virgos need to surrender? Okay. Surrender to Spirit, Virgo. And this is so fitting, especially the nodes are in our signs. Virgo and Pisces, our sister sign. Virgo, we are so in our head. We are so perfectionist. We're earth signs. So we're practical. We got to see it. We got to plan it. Things have to go right. We got to control it, all of that. But our sister sign, Pisces, is more spiritual based. They're fish. They live underwater. So Spirit wants you to tap into that Piscean energy, and stop being so neurotic, and let spirit come in and help you, and not think that you have to do everything. This is so fitting. Once you've done everything your ass can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So if you come to your breaking point about something, have you asked your spirit team? Have you talked to them? Or you just been in your head about it with Gemini raggedy ass? Okay, y'all just been overthinking. No, go talk to your spirit team. One more for Virgo. One more for Virgo. Surrender your fear of change, Virgo. I know, we earth signs. We like to sit in that motherfucking flower pot and just rot. Not this one though. But we're mutable signs. And as a mutable sign, we change, we mutate. And for you to deny yourself that's going against your aura, your energy. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you're fearing aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. We're earth angels, Virgo. God gonna make sure we good. Because if we good, we the ones helping the motherfucking people. We the one being selfless and all of this other shit. So God gotta make sure we good. But you have to embrace change and know that you're not left, you're not forsaken. And also, you got to know how to ask for fucking help, Virgo. And I'm a Virgo saying this shit. Virgo sun, Virgo Mercury. So surrender to spirit and surrender your fear of change. All right, Libra, let's get into you. Happy birthday, Libra. And happy belated, Virgos. I hope y'all was pussy popping all season because I was. What we got, Libra? What we got for my Libras? What does Libra need to surrender? Surrender to trust, okay? Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And that was in the beginning of the reading, a choice. And that makes sense. Libra, you all are those scales. So you all can be indecisive. And sometimes you can be swayed by what other people, fuck them. What do you want? What do you like? Where do you want to go? Let's stick on you. Okay? Let's balance that. All right? So surrender to trust. Trust yourself in your decisions. You don't need best friend to weigh in, mama ass to weigh in. You don't need these motherfuckers to weigh in. Matter of fact, they don't even need to know what the fuck is going on right now. Let them find out with everybody else. Okay? Surrender your desire to control people and surrender the drama. And Cardi B is a drama. Cardi B is a Libra, and ain't her album Am I the Drama? So surrender the drama. We ain't got time for a Libra in it's birthday season. And surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So you all can even have someone trying to bait you into some shit. Let them be Winnie the motherfucking Fool themselves. Let them take that whole stage by themselves. Come on in here, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to release during this full moon? And Aries, what do we have for my Scorpio baby boos? Oh, what do we have for my Scorpio baby boos? Ancestors and spirit team. What does Scorpio need to release? Surrender your addiction, Scorpio. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Come from out of the underworld, Scorpio. I know that's y'all place. Okay, but we need you to rise from them ashes like a phoenix. We don't need you down in Hades forever. Come out of that darkness. Come out of those addictions. Come out of that toxicity. Surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself, Scorpio. Surrender to your soul's path, Scorpio. Surrender to rest and sleep, Scorpio, because you're regenerating. Okay? You're turning into a new you. Sagittarius, what do we have? Tell me what the Sagittarius need to surrender. Thank you, Spirit. Surrender frustration, Sagittarius, fire sign. Okay? I know y'all love freedom. I know y'all love getting y'all point across, y'all philosophy. What the fuck they do want to be harsh and my husband, and you better not touch my husband. Y'all know where that's from. But no, surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay? Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to surrender? What does Capricorn need to let go of? What does Capricorn need to surrender? Ancestors and spirit team, what does Capricorn need to let go of? Okay, Capricorn, surrender to joy. Yes, God. Stop being such a hoard ass. All right? Like, she's strict around a Capricorn. You see this shit? Like, you gotta keep your head on the fucking swivel. You know? Surrender to joy. Pussy pop. Damn. All right? A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy, Capricorn. Surrender to your full power, Capricorn. Unleash the beast, baby. Unleash the beast. Unleash that goat, baby. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And that's what I said I picked up on when we first started. Y'all playing small. So we need you to pussy pop, surrender to joy. And we also need you to surrender to your full power. Roar. Step into that warrior. Make Nick proud. All right. What else do we have? Ancestors and spirit team. Let's move on to Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to release? What does Aquarius need to let go of? Surrender to setting limits, Aquarius. Boundaries. Saying no on a hoe. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. The fuck? And you don't need to defend, justify, none of that. No. And if they got a problem, that's information to you. That's letting you know how they are with a boundary, how a motherfucker is when you tell them no. That's information. That's data. And you need to be doing some things. Okay, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Lastly, for my Pisces booze. What does Pisces? Ooh. Surrender worry. Damn, 1, 2, 3 came out. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. Leave that up to your sister sign Virgo, okay? When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Surrender worry. The other side, surrender to miracles. Wow, you worrying the spirit trying to bless you with some miracles. Please. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. 333 was just on the, oh no, it's right on the clock. 333. Wow, I had a That's So Raven moment right before. I saw it in my mind. Yes, 333. Aligning mind, body, and spirit. You could be seeing 333s. Surrender your attachment to results, Pisces. Spirit coming through. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And these are the breaks. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. This is all I got, y'all. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I am your girl, a.Nichole. I will catch you all on another video. Don't forget to give a video a thumbs up if it resonated for you. And yeah, that's what I got. I'm out, booze. Happy full moon in Aries. Okay? Make sure you do the damn thing. Make sure you do your rituals. Make sure you do your releasing. All right? Let this shit go. And if you're on the a.Nichole or the Frequency Nichole membership over on my website, a.NicholeInc.com, I got a blog for you. about tonight, how it affects your sign. And I also did a blog about altar setting. And also we have class this month on introduction to tarot reading. Make sure you head over to my website, a.NicholeInc.com, and register. Okay, I'll leave all that information below. I'm your girl, a.Nichole, reminding you that I love y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm here for y'all. I want the best for y'all. I fucks with y'all. Y'all my boos, okay? I want y'all to keep y'all motherfucking head up, okay? Y'all already know I want y'all to keep that motherfucking bread up. That's why I do this shit. Okay? Get y'all out of y'all fucking minds so y'all can go get this motherfucking shmoney. And why? Because I want y'all to keep these motherfucking hoes fed the fuck up so they can shut the fuck up. Okay? Everybody got to do their part. This family got to be the fist. Okay? I'm your girl, a.Nichole. If you want to book a session with me, whatever, I'll leave all that information below. But until the next time, I'm out, y'all. I love y'all. Bye-bye.